He's got a lot to contend with, just going to be calling. Oh, contact, jumping, going to overwhelm him.
Giga chat approach there from Hooksy, and they're not done just yet. Will they find one? No, JT going to be going through the smoke, but it's a little bit too much. Nico finding him there with the P250. Julie's not working out that well for Floppy, and a 4v2 looks very hard to retake for Complexity.
No, it was a bit of a stop, drop, flop, and roll. And now they're looking for this retake. Halzak and Grim, if they can find something quickly here, the retake may be on, but yeah. I feel as though this is just petering away for them. There we go, it's over.
Oh. Good luck, Halzak. You got a mullet, but you're fishing for a big one. Maybe a mythical beast here, and I don't know if you're going to find it. Not this time, not when you're getting binked through the wall. Two men swinging, and G2 off to the races.
Hooksy loves it too.
Ooh.
A little bit late with this smoke in there, but it was non-consequential as they made their way through to A. JT tried to push it, he tried to get a little cheeky, as you do down under.
And Complexity not going too crazy moving into the second. Won't invest in anything but a flashbang to try and make a play here. And they are expecting some aggression down the guts. We do have a Mac 10 in the hands of Hooksy.
Oh,
let's see if he's going to get
that molly.
Oh, damage done, but it's Nico with the rifle in hand. Going to be able to start to tear him apart. The double bink, and the CTs go 2 for 2. Uh-oh.
Bit of utility just to try and disperse the push. Oh, these pistols are doing a bit of damage, but JKS unfaltering into this A site. They're going to clean up aisle 5. And so Halzak, what's he got? Nothing on offer just yet. His rifle's going to be a protected species, that's for sure.
Good luck, son. A minute on the clock, and G2, plenty of space taken over towards that A site. It looks like we are going to see Hunter escape away, but he is just shifting around. Not that anyone can hear anything over this goddamn crowd.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if Hunter knows that he is now the hunted. He's going to be able to get away nice and easy. Halzak going to be looking for exits with this Mac 10, trying to get that money in his back pocket.
One of the greatest weapons in the game right now, in the hands of a GOAT. But what's he going to go for here? Will he tap it? Will he try to bait them back in?
Ooh,
no
hang
hit,
on.
no chance. He might be able to bring him into a fight. There's the tap. They're worried. Hunter running towards the bomb. Has he been able to take another name? Ooh, he hasn't. Nice try, nice try. But G2 get it done relatively cleanly after a scuff over towards mid.
Just halts his progression momentarily, but the pressure's being applied.
Oh, Halzak going to be able to lock down the approach at B, and the bomb was spotted in the meanwhile. But after that fake was sold towards A, and Nico going everywhere. And Nico's still pushing the point towards that site. We can see the bomb starting to rotate back through T-spawn. But the smoke in the way makes things really hard for Complexity to play the game.
Nico, you absolute agent of chaos. That's going to stabilize things for Complexity, though. They can just work out what's going on. But G2, where have they gone after this? They've pumped the brakes. Just see if they can catch into the rotators on the way through.
Grimithy, if he can find the perfect timing here, maybe look on the perfect line, Pika's advantage. It still exists right now in Monacy. Oh, he's seen it. And G2 know the position of at least one of Complexity.
Now they know that Complexity are going walkabout. They're going searching. The question is, are they going to end up in the same choke points? Complexity all grouped up here towards A, but G2, they've still got 36 seconds to work with. They could still potentially cut the map here, but they're going to be working their way through.
Yeah. Creeping. They might eventually find the line to Monacy, but in the meanwhile, G2 are making this one real late indeed. As soon as you see Complexity clear out A main, they are going all the way on the rotation, and Hooksy's looking the wrong direction. Oh, JT salvages that kill. And in a 3v2, Complexity are going for this every day of the week.
Yeah, they know that fast rotation point now. So they're going to surely have this on lock here. They're going to double peek it. This is super aggressive and I like it.
Oh, Monacy, the spray ain't there. Hunter in for the trade, but he's low. He's so low, and Grimithy clutches it for NA. Floppy over there as Nico's been doing work on the lurk, and this time won't be Elise stopping him in his tracks, and Floppy just waiting here. Oh, we'll find the first, and with the Travis might be able to get more done. Spots him, runs out of bullets, and the secondary ain't good enough to take down Monacy's scout. But a 1v5, I don't know about that one. It's a good way to kick it off. Looking, hunting, but not quick enough this time. 2-2, Complexity with the second.
As soon as that mid push went awry, it felt as though
Maybe pulling upset. Oh, the blow of the smoke. One of the first we've seen here for this semi. And Grim almost wishing he didn't peek that one. Flash lined up, Hunter looking to pop the troops in. Grimmy can't see a damn thingy. And G2, they are swinging, they are waiting, but that nade against unarmored opponents are just going to chunk them away. But G2, be that beast split they were expecting. Holy goes down, Floppy gets point. And JT looking to lock it in here. Oh, bomb going to be planted, and G2 happy enough with that extra damage.
Looking for aggression here, they pushed out B main. Elige has got company this time.
Oh, and Hunter with a cracker. That's going to be the A-site anchor gone, and G2 know it. You can see them frantically running in, mollying, still playing the buddy system, and they're going to take so much damn space. Monacy in the meanwhile, finding Elige, trying to push for some form of map control. And now G2 have everything they need. Both of the entrances are going to be watched, and now with minimal time remaining, Nate goes down. They're not going to be able to hear a thing. Hooksy swings, but it ain't enough. And it looks like the save is good for 3. And we'll see Complexity buy up into the next. Quick into main, Holder not ready for this pain. Oh, and Floppy stopping the train. Able to find the double. 2 for 1, not bad if you're a CT, but G2. One man making some sound there, isolated fight, but JT comes out on top, and that time is ticking. They need to get the site, but the bomb's on the ground, and Monacy cannot fight for any more control. It's a save here for G2, and that's if they're allowed to. Falling after the timer would be a travesty. But Complexity, you can see, I thought they were going to hunt for it. I thought they were going to go through the molly there, but they're very focused on their own economy. It is so fragile on the CT side right now in Counter-Strike 2. So they're playing the long game. 4 on the CT side of Anubis. In CSGO, was almost a sealed deal. But times are...
Into this side, G2, there we go. The flashes go off. Grim, he's been blinded, and now he's got to get to work as that wide swinging Mac-10 starts to open up some angles. They're closed off for now, Complexity.
Whatever works, huh? Quickly blowing in that smoke. Looking in dark, and Monacy's fished for a big one. Hallzerk hitting the ground, and G2, more success this time. You can see Elige just trying to lock down a line at CT. But again, we're going back to Go days. Guys, what do you think of saving in CS2? Yeah! Same. That's all right. It's the smart thing to do. What do you think of smart people? Get rid of them.
Forced by every round. He goes for losers, man.
I love you guys. Thank you. Well, the hunt is happening, and G2 are looking, but here's that beautiful entry. Hooksy putting his life on the line for the boys, and again, things in CS2 that didn't exist in Global Offensive. Ooh.
It's nothing like a wide swinging Mac-10 to kick things off here. But that's exactly the kind of round G2 were looking for. They didn't want to continue to have rounds going unanswered.
Yeah.
And allow Complexity to build momentum.
But G2, on the other hand, they're a whole different beast going through the upper bracket, and on the line. Where'd that bullet go, huh? I don't know. Do you?
JT stuck in there, and it gets them what they need for the moment, Complexity, and that's just a bit of stability here. Oh, the timing. Well, there's all 4 members here from Complexity on this side. They're going to take the peaks. Hunter's good for 2. Gives them a bit of breathing room, G2.
Hunter quite low, Nico down to half. Complexity definitely still in with the shot, but the strength of position, Hooksy being a nuisance. He's heard those footsteps, but how's that for time mean? Ooh, and then with that rotation from Hallzerk, they know there's max 1 on that B site, and there's split, it's happening. Elige, mate. What's that head got for? Oh, the bomb and more. Hooksy, time is not on his side with 30 seconds, and a molly at his feet now deals with 1. And we got a clutch between Hallzerk, the big man, the import for Complexity, and Hooksy. Where's he going?
It's a walk-off.
He's making a read.
He's got to hook it straight into this site, that's for sure. The foot race begins. Hallzerk's going to have plenty of good positioning, though.
All right, he's going to be able to get into the post plant. And Holzerk not showing his hand at all. How's the timing? Hooksy just trying to get into a position where he can play that bomb, maybe get the element of surprise now, and Holzerk's got a lot to clear. All the way to CT. He's looking, he's waiting for the rotation on in. We got a smoke, we got a flash, we got a kit here. Hooksy hears this one coming. And you know what they say, Jim? You know what they say. Pros don't fake, and it's not happening today. Holzerk with a big ninja in that smoke.
That's massive. Okay.
Hey, somebody get Valve on the phone.
What you see is what you get.
Yet another buy round, but we're going to see more aggression. Monacy ready, and the bullet's not going into Narnia this time.
Absolutely not. Flash wasn't deep enough to affect him.
All the way to mid here, Hooksy looking for info, but he won't find more than just Floppy. And that M4 going to do the job. Nade on mid, and G2 still figuring out where to go. Starting to make their way all the way through Fountain here. Oh, the smoke gets cleared. And Floppy able to bring this one back. Look at where Alicia's gone. Unchecked JKS has members to find, and Holzerk needs to figure out what lines are safe, what lines are dirty. Flash in, enables what they're looking for. Alicia hitting the floor. But around the corner, there's still more complexity. Two members here, Grimmy on the rotation, and Floppy finds even more value out of that one, but the mid-rotation gone. Bomb on the floor, G2, they have to commit, the time it's gone, and Monacy finds more! Floppy, one-on-one with the young god, the young goat! Oh! The USP gets it across the line, 6-4 for Colt.
Ridiculous! We'll need more time to break down, but things started well for Complexity. They were getting the openings. But how about JKS's survivability? He created that opportunity, created that opening.
Yeah.
Floppy just happened to put the bookends on it.
Glyph dark. And on that pillar. You need to play close with these MP9s, and the smokes allow them to maybe have a bit more action than they were looking for there, jumping through. Spraying to JT with another onto Nico.
Hang on.
And G2 ready for that one. Monacy! How's he done that? The techie. And Complexity getting decked.
They are here for more than just the chat. A bomb plant will come through. Complexity, this is where the money will affect their decision making, and they're not interested.
They need these weapons for a shoot and shot in the next round.
How's he done this?
Oh,
beautiful.
No way. The young goat.
It's just a point and click adventure game for him.
The next generation. And going into the final round of the half, Complexity not going to have a whole lot to work with. G2 with some upgrades. Bit of cash with that dub. With Holzerk looking to bolster it with some utility, but in comes G2 creeping, waiting, pushing, and Grimothy, he's got his head on a swivel, ready until Hooksy comes through for a refract to JT. Oh, that'll do! And Holzerk brings it to a 7-5 scoreline at the half. Complexity, it's their map pick, and it's certainly looking like it. Comes the split, Jim.
Oh, the pain train, it rolls through. It's going to be put to rest, though. There we go, Hunter with 2. What's the rest of Complexity got?
Oh, not too sure, but Grimothy is coming right on back. Oh, a 2-7 JKS is done skis. JT hitting them all with the Glock there. Complexity are happy about that.
what we're talking about. The game's not the stage where problems can be worked out in the course of the game. You have to go away with the homework, but Grim...
He's working out those problems, Jim.
Hang on.
Tap it away. Oh, ace on display. Is he going to be able to get...
Self-preservation is the name of the game here, and there we go. Nice and clean for Complexity.
Lovely round from Complexity, from Grimithy in particular.
Through mid. Not tempted for the bridge control.
Nico not going to have too much time to get away here, and the flash blinded him. Oh, just not quite able to get away. The slow from the damage is just not quite enough, and the Mac-10 comes through with the trade. All down to the rest of the troops to have to play retake here. A site is open, and Complexity are just continuing to take names.
Yeah, it's balled aggression on the top of contact play. It's beautiful to see. The flash utility is perfect. Nico completely caught off guard there. Couldn't get away. And that passage through mid, JKS tried his best, but it was only so much he could do before being overwhelmed. So Complexity going to be hitting double digits now, and they are looking like they are in the box seat.
And again, we're seeing the death ball strat. Everyone just grouping up, getting flashed in, going together.
It's an angry mob.
Seems to be one of the best ways to play CS2 right now. And Complexity know that, which is why they're about to find a 10th round here on the T side. And G2 with some rifles into the next, but it is not looking good for the favorites right now at all.
Certainly not. Already through the smoke here, nothing on show just yet. This could be dangerous though. It gets the reward, but he was hungry for more. It allows Complexity to get that trade. Rifle recoverable.
Yeah. Nico just guarding mid, trying to keep the control in his hands. Molly into window, so he can keep on fighting, and Holzerg didn't expect him to keep on the aggressive play. 4-3 now, and G2 in a good position to convert, but JKS with just the 5-7 caught off. He can close, ain't gonna go too well against the rifles here. Both players caught with util out, but Nico missed opportunity, and Floppy. Huge entries to turn the round right around and maybe even find an 11th here. Hunter, 1v3 for the clutch, and Floppy has killed almost everyone.
Yeah, Nico tried to get out there. He was on his unicycle pedaling as fast as he could to get out, but just cops the straight.
You know what they say? You can't stop the flop, Jim.
There we go, some aggression.
On the money. Want to see? Staying aggressive and catches the timing. JT thought the line was clear. But not in CS2, baby. We're going to keep on peaking every day. And G2, 4v3. They lost this just before.
They're not going to push a little bit further. Oh, that's the opener. There we go. G2 now. The retake is on. JKS needs to survive once again. They're going to try and push him here, Complexity.
Big old Grim and Floppy, these two doing work for Complexity. And again, are they expecting Hunter? They certainly are. Man still able to get more damage done with the AWP in hand, but it's all up to big old Grimithy, and he's almost done it again, but JKS comes through with the W that G2 at this point desperately need.
Yeah, that defuse is going to be good, but the problem is the money for G2 is going to be in a weird place. We gave the people what they wanted. Beautiful openers there.
Solid fundamentals from a solid Australian.
Complexity are just so good in this mid to late round. That's the problem here for G2.
He's coming through on A. Oh, Floppy! That was a dangerous one. I think there was a flash coming across the backside, but didn't catch it timing. JKS knows better than that. Deciding where he wants to go. Complexity as well, setting up the split, but Monacy really firing up with a big green. Here's more, knocking on the door of Dark there. And Alish is not doing a 1v5 this time.
Happening next. Orps rotated through though. This will kick things off with this smoke, this flash that will pile through. The scale into the site begins.
Oh, double stack mollies on the back of site. Smoke as well to try and create some kind of space to play around. And Monacy pretty quick on the flick. But can he stick more on that one? Complexity a little worried, a little hesitant of this man just around the... Oh, he's done with a no-scope. Straight on to Grimmy. And we're down to a 3v3. Monacy out, Hunter hiding, reveals his hand at the perfect moment, and there is only 10 seconds to retrieve that bomb from safe and plant. I don't think that's happening, but what's Alish got? The flank through, the flank there, the spray. G2, they've done it again.
Oh, that was a last-ditch effort there from Complexity to try and bring it back. That bomb was on that side. It was doable. They just needed something to happen. They needed a domino to fall their way. Dirty.
What do you do? What can you do? Crossfire here though. Nico spotting over the camera. If he doesn't get domed, get the play off his teammate, but JT does it. Slots that one through. Ready. Oh, and the Deagles are doing it again. G2, what are they doing in a two-man disadvantage?
It's JT special. He's looking for more.
No. 2v5. Monacy kicking off the festivities, and Hooksy's around as well, but little does he know he's got a friend coming over to his house right now. Grimothy inviting himself in the back door. Oh no, there he goes. And the AWP is looking to survive another day. Oh, Complexity securing 12 here, and G2 have to play for OT.
They came in prepared, Complexity, and it shows, that's for sure. They're exploiting a lot of opportunity in middle. There we go. Is he even going to be able to try and hold on to this? He's got his smoke at the back, and uh-oh. Cheers for Complexity, because that is going to wipe all the reserves here for G2. What do they do with their backs to the wall? Complexity on the verge of taking their map pick. Draw this out as long as possible. Make it a battle of utility. They've done a great job finding holes.
I cannot believe he hit that shot, man. Insane entries with the Deagle. MVP for the round for sure. Intel, moments of brilliance, rightfully named. And Hunter is waiting for someone to come through uninvited again. Oh, it may do, but he's not quite ready. Monacy in the meanwhile going to be able to snag Alicia away. And the game is going to be played towards B this time. Hooksy can't do anything. 3v4. And the bomb will be planted this time. Floppy covered in smoke.
Deagle combo is going to have to get it done and dirty.
JT with the smoke in the way, but he's too sharp. And the Australian hearts crumble as Complexity take their map pick 13-8. What a moment, what a game of Counter-Strike. But we got at least one more map, maybe two. Complexity.
But we know that's not going to be the case here again. Already, aggression catches out Halter, and that is going to be Grim, leveling the score, doing a little bit better.
Lovely. And Elige going to try his hand at stopping this one from Red Room. JT as well, plenty left in the clip. He's going to be spotted. And JKS could be in trouble. Shadow going to be seen there. JT, doing damn good work. Nico, a goat with a pistol. But let's see if he can do it this time. 3 to get past, and there's going to be a kit defusing. He's taken way too long. The cover's good enough. Just a moment. Oh, swinging behind that Molotov, and it's looking good for G2. Lane control not quite there. Elige is still alive and kicking and taking those names.
Yeah, he's pilfered one, looking for more. And again, he just maintains that control. The croc. And here we go. The trade into the B site's no good, but Hooksy's going to be there to try and level the score. Find some space.
The mastermind. Can he be a master of the mechanics? Holzer going to be able to upgrade to that Galil. Won't be snapping anymore. And a refresh on that smoke on short means, I thought it'd be hard, but Elige just smacks it straight through the wall.
Just contact play for now. This should surely catch Complexity with their pants down.
Full contact. Smoke. Is Grimothy ready? He's got numbers in front of him, and multi-fragging with a spray ain't gonna work too good right now. Elige is just, able to lock it down again. Donut control is there, and Hooksy so low. It's down to Hunter to make this happen, and he's still got to find the first man. There he goes, Elige. Not going blow for blow just yet. Hunter, nasty line, dink for dink, but he gets it this time. And now we're down to a 2v2.
14 and 18 HP respectively. Now just to Hooksy.
He knows, and he's just got to stick it. Complexity playing that one super well, considering they weren't together.
Yeah, however. And Complexity have done this so well with their CT-sided play.
Yeah.
Been playing full breast, looking good. Always trying to maximize trade potential.
Almost got into the right spot there.
Okay.
Oh, that looked good. Nico able to trade. And G2 in a 3v2, but the bomb is down in the hands of Elige. Hasn't seen a thing, but Holzerk lays in wait. Getting real damn close now. Grim swings for one. And the reload's heard, but Nico, a missed opportunity. The re-swing is too good. And Complexity are tearing through G2.
They are looking so good. They're calling for flashes. They're waiting.
Stays passive. And G2 not allowed near lane at all. And even with the nade there, even with it slightly blown, Hunter just goes right down. Nico not able to trade. Complexity are so aggressive. And G2 don't have a response at all. Modesty finally going to be able to find a frag for the round.
You'd be forgiven for thinking that Complexity are the ones playing T-side because they're so aggressive with these pushes and peaks. The utility's there to support, and G2 simply have no answer. They are being bullied out of these choke points.
Constantly refreshing that smoke. An elbow. This, but JT, ooh, he's on a line. Ooh, he's looking. Hang on. He's waiting, but the timing favors him. Swinging back, seeing him on that left side. JKS. Oh, and the pace change, but it's only Hooksy, who has drawn out a big rotation from the mid player. Elise trying to lend a helping hand, but in the meanwhile, it is just going to be trying to open up on that B site. Floppy only good for the first, and JT looking to play at range, won't be able to get it working with the AWP there. But long control still in the hands of the CT's Complexity. They don't want to let G2 plant, and I don't think they're going to. Oh, JKS gets it down, but he gets bowled over, and it's all up to Hunter. Man's got a big job on his hands, but unfortunately, he's got small hands. You know what that means.
Unfortunately, Complexity are just barreling through in this retake. They didn't care. They didn't want to allow G2 to get comfortable in post-plant positions. They had the pressure, and they applied it swiftly. This has surely got to be the beginning of their reply.
JT. Oh, quick on the stick, and Monacy has been mastering the peak, but Nico coming through and getting that refrag to JKS. Evening this one up. 3v3 Elige with the spray and pray, but not today. And a 3v2, maybe G2 can lock it in here.
They're going to maybe aggress here and try and falter this retake, but look at Complexity.
Where Complexity will need to save to get a healthy buy into the next. And G2, as you know, the bomb explosion radius is huge, so they are running for their lives. Everyone survives, just so you know. And G2, the start of their journey into the game.
These were the replies. That
again, Complexity going with the mid approach. Damage dealt with that utility, and Nico, close to the grave as well. That molly is going to spread, and Nico fights, and now he's dead. 4v3 again. Complexity hitting right back after G2 finally cracked the egg.
This cheater control is superb from Complexity. Again, they go hyper aggressive there. They just stem the options available to G2. Hang on.
Monacy, great timing to dodge the flash, but Complexity thinking maybe ramp is clear, and we're going to see them do something similar to Anubis, grouping up, creeping forward. They want more, but JKS not going to be caught in transition. Spots that head, and is doing work now for G2. Complexity, are they ready? JKS, the pre-aim, it's going to be his downfall. 2v2, still anyone's round here, and plenty of time still on the clock.
Oh, here we go. This is going to be the key duel.
Oh! He's out of it, but in behind enemy lines, the timing, looks so good for Hunter, but Grim, he knew his spidey senses were certainly tingling.
They were certainly tingling, that's for sure, and now G2, one round.
I don't know what the crowd's going on about, but Grim has found a timing, and he might just find a round off the back of it. How's his multi-frag? The lineup,
Grim. He's gotten away with it as well, and now Hooksy has got to try and find an opening with Monacy.
They've got to make it happen. Quick, smart indeed. The tag through, but it won't do. And Monacy, trying to find anything, but the AWP just is not working for him. Hooksy, two indeed, but stands on a HE.
Ooh, I'm very happy about that, but they're certainly not in this crowd today. This is just Perfection on the CT side. These info pushes are coming through. They are disrupting G2, even when they think they found some breathing space in the mid-round.
Ooh. Okay. Now we're cooking, and we're cooking with Gas Gym. Monacy, he's had enough. He's hit his screen. He's got that anger out. He's ready to hit Complexity instead. Pumping those brakes, though. Worried about the potential of a flank. It has happened multiple times. Complexity have been pushing, have been looking to just crush down on G2, but this time, it's where the hell is Floppy?
Ooh,
there he is. Found him. Monacy, eyes on the prize, and Elige now the last line of defense here. Can they take him out as well? 11-4. He's been alive more than he's been dead here. And that's a great place to be.
Yeah, G2 just pumping the brakes. They were waiting for that CT aggression. They got their prize now. However, time is ticking. They're going to hit the site. Wide sweep from JKS opens up. And now, I don't think they'll be interested in going for this. Money situation is going to dictate play. They're going to need to save something to drop Floppy.
Yeah. Complexity doing so much work. Oh, Halzerk asleep at the wheel. And he was spotted as well. I don't think G2 want him to save this weapon. It's been deadly time and time. Oh,
he's missed.
Halzerk goes down at least before the time, so he'll have a little bit of bank in the back pocket to get something working for Complexity. But G2, guys. And he's about to get some action too. Monacy posting, waiting, close range. Pistol ain't working this time, Peak's advantage. Oh, it's there, but there's a man behind the enemy line, and Monacy at least able to find it with the Tech 9.
Oh, he's done 99 in one. I wonder if that's going to be problematic. These USPs can certainly ping you over a long distance. And now the reroute comes through.
The jump almost caught him. Floppy, good for one. The polish off onto Monacy. But a 3v1 JT, rifle in hand. Does he bother? Or is it too valuable? That one-tap potential on the CT slide. Ooh, it's juicy.
Certainly is.
Ooh. But can he save? Do we like saves here in Sydney, Australia? Do we like spending our money appropriately? Are we going to waste it all on Intel processors here today? Of course we are. Got a split crowd on that one.
All right.
Whoa.
JT. They're not going to find him. He remains unchecked unless Hunter's going to clear that. Ooh.
Almost.
Oh, spaghetti.
Let's see if they can do it. Complexity. Less util this time, but they are going through.
Oh, yeah.
The G2 also, going to burn to a crisp. Elige backing away with that one, and the number's going to be played. But look at this Hunter.
The boost.
I think at the timing he hasn't quite spotted it, but he will react in time. Not able to find the second man, but Floppy as well, pressuring. Grim falling, down to a 3v3. It's messy for the final round of the half, and the last line of defense of Halzerk, almost able to find the double. JKS through with the trade, and the nade, pushes Sloppy forward.
Are they going to give him an opening?
So much time. Oh, so damn crispy, and he's got every bit of info that he needs.
Hang on.
Floppy pushing, the madman goes through. Scrimming it in the Moe. 9-3, the cursed scoreline. Will G2 have an opportunity at a comeback in the second half? Let's find out after the break.
Together, Complexity looking to bring the pistols and potentially take the scalp of G2. It all starts to roll from now.
Oh, bloodbath. Almost as fast as a cheetah here, and Nico trying to tap away. Managed to get that second, and a 3v3 will ensue. Lane control there, JT just jiggling tap, and Hunter absolutely robbed. That's criminal. 3v2 for the retake, and JKS has 2 guns, which is better than 1.
Certainly is going to have to get something done with them, though, because post-play position for Complexity is good. Floppy swings on that contact. And it's all on Hooksy.
Flash forward. Just waiting for one of the teams to step out of line. Gets the first, reads the setup, but has no idea on JT. Not in the clip. Oh, crispy.
Hang on.
No kit in play, but he's got to get the kill today. Oh, and he's just looked away. Complexity already winning. Hooksy, crisp shots, but they're going to have to do it the hard way on the CT side. 10. Complexity are just waiting, holding, putting those crosshairs in position to just get some extra damage. Hooksy, shoulders a little bit too big for the Giga Chad, but that's cost him maybe another round. JKS comes through with one. Paulzerk taking a solid line. JKS thought he was fine, but again, Complexity crushing the dreams of G2, but doing so well to take this site.
That's going to be surely a save here for G2.
Complexity are playing Counter-Strike 2, and G2 just are not keeping up right now.
They have gone to the drawing board. They have worked things out. And I've not seen such results from a drawing board since Mr. Squiggle was a thing.
Unleash finding even more value out of the round, and Monacy, what a nasty line, but now he's made some sound, and can he keep the AWP alive, or will it hit the green? Or we get messy. Hunter all the way up, and that's the first wicket to fall.
Certainly is, and they're going to have to be fast and furious though, Mac.
Oh, Floppy, going to be able to get the entries he's looking for. Hooksy, a bullet from the grave. And that molly forces him away, JKS and Hooksy. It's not gone well for him so far, but Complexity, they can taste it. They can smell it. And they're going to make it theirs. 13-3 on the other side of these two G2 individuals. But can they find him? Unleash, he knows. He's missed the blows, and that's that! 13-3, a walloping from Complexity, 2-0. They are the first team in IEM Sydney 2023 Grand.
And the Star-Spangled Banner flies above the Star.
Unleash, he's got to be the MVP, man, playing so well. Floppy as well, those entries at the end, everyone there. They are just playing a different brand of Counter-Strike. They are adapting, and that is how champions are made. G2, of course, didn't have a lot of practice coming into this.